Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for coming back. And I can see all your messages on my WhatsApp though. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you wishing me well and showing support. I appreciate. Thank you so much. But then today, my name is Bonile Mpele. I'm a mom, a wife, and a believer. So today I just want to talk about a topic that has been going on ever since I posted the video. People have been coming to me and said, no, but this is not the only fact around problems in the relationship where one is a step parent to a child. It's either a stepmom or a stepdad, one of the two. So this is the continuation of that video because it had so many people having so many questions not answered, because most people thought or the opinions that I got was that when you are talking from the positive side because you are a stepmom, but you are not experiencing the drama that is happening in the step parenting thing. So people came up with a topic or gave me clues of the thing that are happening in their spaces, or they've heard someone talking about it. So please watch the first video that I've uploaded. The topic is how to cope as a step parent in a new relationship, and of which that might change because these dramas and problems and I don't know what to say, but everything that is happening that causes one to be hurt in a relationship, it might even happen when you are 15 years in the relationship. As long as you're a stepmom, there's always a stepmom or stepdad. As long as you are in that space, challenges might still arise. So I'm talking about that today. So as I've mentioned that most people came and they related to the video that I made, and they gave me a new point, because on my previous video I was only talking about 3 people. It was the father of the child, the mother of the child, and a new person that is in a relationship with the father, and then there's a child. So I was only talking about these people and entailing details that can help in order to make the relationship to be better and to be healthy for all 3, including the child, which means it's 4. So I was only talking about that. So the views that I got was that there are in-laws involved. You might be married or you might not be married. If you have a child with someone, let's say you are a lady, you have a child with a gentleman, and the mother of the gentleman feels like you are the best, forgetting that the gentleman, you and the gentleman are over. You had your differences and then you called it a quit. So now it's you, baby mama, baby daddy, and baby daddy's mom in this space that we are into now, because I want to elaborate something, because that's what most people are affected by. So we are talking about the in-laws now. When you and the father of your child are over, irregardless of the mother, we'll say mother-in-law, irregardless of the mother-in-law liking you or not, you and the main person are done. I don't see a relationship where you need to pack your things and you have a sleepover at your baby daddy's house only because mother-in-law called you. That's not fair. Like, you are hurting other people's feelings. But then While we are still on the topic, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. What I'm saying is that I got people asking me about that aspect in the relationship. What is one supposed to do when you have a problem with not the baby daddy, not the baby mama, but the mother-in-law? You are a wife, okay. You are a girlfriend, and maybe the lobolas has been paid for you, or you are known. You have a child with the son of that house, but then the mother-in-law still believes that the ex or your husband's ex is the best. What do you do in that situation? I had a question that says, my mother-in-law will call my husband's ex to come and visit. Be busy in the kitchen, cooking, washing, yabo, doing the things. So the question is, should I stop going there, cut the visit, like pretend that I'm not even there until I get married? Or what is it that I need to do? Because my husband loves me, but my mother-in-law prefers the ex, but she doesn't show me. She'll act as if she's okay, but when I'm not there, she'll call the ex to come do the makoti duties in the house. So what is it that is one supposed to do in that situation? In my own understanding and in the way that I see things, a lady needs to sit down with the husband, because some of these things the husband could see, because the ex will come when the husband is home, and sometimes she'll do sleepovers when the husband is not home at the husband's house. You know, like in the rurals or townships, or yes, you have your mom's house, the bigger house, and then you have the son's house, maybe a 2-bed, a 3-bed outside. So mother-in-law would let the ex to go sleep in that house because the son is not there and the makoti is not there. So the ex can go and sleep that side. So Mina, my opinion is that it's wrong. Like, it's totally wrong the way that they are doing things. As much as the mother-in-law still loves the ex, but they should not like put it in a table so that anyone could see. Like, they should respect the presence of the other lady, irregardless if she's there or not, because right now she feels like she's not wanted in that place, and she finds it so hard to give Mame Zala all the love that she needs to be given and all the respect that she needs to be given because of the thing that Mame Zala is doing to her. As much as she wouldn't say a word to her, but it's not right. What Mame Zala is doing is not right, and it's a beginning of all drama that could be there, because the next thing the ex will think that I'm still wanted, and if the mother-in-law still loves me, which means the son will love me back, and she'll start fights with the current wife. So it's not right, and it's raising hopes for the ex. Maybe the guy is no longer there, like he just looks and pass. So you are there as Mame Zala trying things that are not even supposed to be done by you. It's not even your business, Mame Zala. You should stay away from kids' affairs, I can say. And another question that came up was that now we are still on the in-laws things. You have you are married, and then your partner passes away, and then you need to find another partner. Let's say this came from a guy perspective. He was married, and then his wife passed away. He's still young. He has 2 kids with the wife. But now he needs to move on. We are talking about a very, very young gentleman. When a guy needs to move on, the in-laws are fighting. They're like, no, like no one could raise our daughters children the way that she did. And the best thing that you could do maybe is to take within the family again, because we know that that person could raise the kids as theirs or as hers, but not the outside person. NgesiZulu sithi inhliziyo yomuntu idla ekuthandayo. You cannot force someone to love something where else that person is not there. So it's again the problem of the in-laws, because in this case I don't think one should be forced to choose within the family. So what I can say is that you cannot force someone to love someone else, more especially when that person, because now it will feel like a replacement, if I can say. If they force you to take someone within the family, that means they want to replace that one with this one. It's not like that you are choosing someone that you love and someone that you want to share your life with. So according to my own understanding, kahle kahle, grand, when your wife passed away, the connection that you had with your in-laws, it's now limited, because now it's only you are the grandparent to my children now. You're no longer like the in-law, like the in-law. You are only a grandparent. While we are still on that note, I still want to emphasize the importance of communication, because when you sit down as two adult people and you are telling them, this is not what I want and this is not how I'm going to do things, I am going to take a wife somewhere else, I am going to create another relationship with another family. It's not that I didn't like what you guys provided me with, but this is what I want. This is what I love to do. With no disrespect, with no swearing at one another, being angry at one another. You need to sit down and tell the in-laws that you are not there and this is what you want. Because you also have a right to choose. The same way if a woman has a deceased husband, they cannot force you to have a brother being your husband right now. It does not happen like that anymore, I can say. Yes, previously there was something called ukungenwa, when your spouse or when your spouse has passed away, they will say uzongenwa brother ka husband wako. But today things have changed. It's no longer like that. You choose. If you choose to be single and be a widow, it's up to you. If you choose to move on with your life, but according to the rituals and stuff, they need to take you out from that family and introduce you to another family. Hi Hubs. So it's that. So communication, sit down with the people, align your thoughts with them, detail them to them. Or say, this is what I want and this is what I don't want and this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm not going to do. That's the only way it can help you to be happy, because to do things just for people to be happy, it's not going to benefit you. What will happen, you're going to be in a exotic relationship where you are drained. Everything that you do, you're not happy within that relationship. So it's best to communicate. Mostly the in-laws, we are urging with you that you should understand our side. As young people who are in a relationship, do not always want things to happen your way because you grew up things happening that way. I would urge that you, as a young person in a relationship, be kind to them, because they want things to be done their way. Don't fight them because the more you fight them is the more they see and think and conclude that you are the bad person for their child. So the best thing that you can do is to listen when they talk and talk to your partner. The best person who can talk sense into his or her parent is their son or their daughter. So whatever that they are just giving it to you, talk to your partner about it and ensure that your partner understand ukuthi, where are you happy, are you not happy, and what is it that you want that can make you happy out of that situation. Because I'm taking this, looking back at the story that I was telling, or the scenario that I was giving, ukuthi, this lady is in a relationship, a healthy relationship with her husband. The husband loves her, the husband loves her son, but the mother-in-law is the one who still thinks that the ex, his son's ex, is the best that ever happened, and she still believes that things could work out for both of them. So since, well, you and your partner are a team, ensure that your partner knows how you feel. Tell your hubby that I'm not happy with what is happening. I'm not happy with what mama is doing to me and in my space, because that makes me uncomfortable. As much as the lady is not saying anything to me or disrespecting me in some ways, but what mama is doing is wrong and could cause so much tension in this household. So kindly talk to your mom and table this to her, that it could bring in so much damages, because the lady, what Mama Zala is doing is raising hopes for that girl, that when Vele, things can still be fine, or you can still be my Makoji, regardless of what is happening. If my son is paying lobola, if my son is moving on, but when I can still see you as my daughter-in-law. How is that possible if the son is no longer there? How can you be a daughter-in-law? Because the mother-in-law, clearly she cannot marry you. So as a girl as well, you need to wake up, like as an ex, see where you are being used. Because in that space, I see Mama Zala using the ex to come and do washing for me, do dishes, cook for me, clean for me, pretend as if you are my god, where else you are not. You are being used, my sister. Stay at home, love your child. Let your child go home and see his grandmother and his father. That's the best thing that you can do. And in another scenario that I was given, it was that the guy needs to choose within the family. If that is not what you want, just say it. No one will force you into doing something that you don't want. Just say that I am not into this and I'm not going to do this. If that really cuts the relationship, then you'll know that that relationship really was supposed to end. So that's how I think. So thank you very much for watching, and please keep on showing me other views in the topics that I upload, because I'll have one story to tell, like I did with the first video that I uploaded. I was only talking about my experiences and how I see things in this space of step parenting. I didn't view it in a broader way that you guys came up with. So I hope you are assisted by these videos, and I hope you pray for your relationships, and I hope for any challenges and every challenge that's come your way, you are going to defeat them. You are going to win, and you are going to be happy. the only thing that I am praying for and the only thing that I encourage in this video is to be in a healthy relationship and ensure that you are happy first before the next person. So that is what I wanted to say today, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And again, a constant reminder that I want to send to you guys because I love you. Do not forget to wash your hands regularly with soap and water and sanitize at all times. Go to any retail shop, buy a sanitizer, have it in your pocket at all times. I know that we tend to think that the employer should supply, the employer should provide as the occupational health and safety standards, but in this case, it's your health and it's only your health. Take care of yourself and do not compromise. If your employer is not providing, provide it for yourself, girl. Provide it for yourself, my brother. Ensure that we're healthy at all times. Stay safe. And I know that it's very, very hard to run away from the disease that just came in, coronavirus, but ensure that you are trying. Remember, prevention is better than cure. So if you sanitize and if you wash your hands, you could prevent it. So try by all means to be in a safe space and avoid shaking hands. Meetings, we're no longer shaking hands. We just acknowledge. That's all. And one last thing. Hey, inspired by why does my camera keep on being dark and light? It doesn't want me to shine. Hey. So the hairstyle today is inspired by Sino Mudliwa. I love her videos. I love how she helped us to take care of our hair. This is our crown. So this is my crown, and this hairstyle is inspired by Sino Mudliwa. She asked if you could do it in 5 minutes. I couldn't do it in 5 minutes, but then it came out. So yeah, thank you so much. Keep well. Keep healthy, be safe at all times. Thank you very much.